Are you a 3 everyday mom? A significant number of children and adolescents fall short of the calcium they need. Researchers suggest consuming just 3 servings every day of milk, cheese, or yogurt to help reduce body weight and body fat. Milk contributes the most calcium and protein per 100 calories and per penny, making milk a nutrient-rich and cost-effective component for meals. Don't compromise your family's calcium intake, decrease their risk of fracture, and build lifelong healthy habits. Become a 3 everyday mom today. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
There was so much misinformation or misunderstanding is a better thing at Growponics that it just really astounded me. You know, Growponics was going to come here and was willing to lease and eventually buy 60 acres of land that the town had. Very few assets that we have, that they had planned for a park where we don't have funding. Well, I say that's a great idea. And people understand that. They say, oh, no, you lose a park. Well, no, we weren't losing a park because almost 60 to 70% of the town boundary is owned by the BLM, the Bureau of Land Management. And they will allow us to put a park anywhere at no cost at all. So the replacement of the park wasn't a challenge. In fact, we were planning to put a park right on the corner of Kellogg and Homestead. Right there in BLM, we already started the plan to replace, which I thought would have been even a better location where the Kellogg Park was. But what they didn't know is that the Growponics had agreed to build a community center on the south side of town, an exhibition hall, a classroom, and a 5-acre park along with a farmer's market at their expense without much input from the town. We missed a great opportunity to kind of go forward, and they were going to go ahead and put 200 jobs. And they were getting a 25% discount on the land to go ahead and do that. That's the incentive, the only incentive that we had available to make to them. What the real loss on Growponics was not just Growponics, but about 3 or 4 other companies that were standing in the background waiting to see how the town responded to them before they come in. We have a great opportunity. A couple of days ago, you had asked me about some of the opportunity, what attracts people to Pahrump. Well, you know what? If you've got water, you could grow anything here. And because of our close proximity to Vegas, which is one of the largest cities in the world, if you think of all the tourists come in, somewhere like about 50 to 55 million on a yearly basis, the carbon footprint to grow food here under the latest technology, very highly efficient in water and space, and sell it in Vegas is a great opportunity. I've talked to mushroom companies that want to grow mushrooms. I talked to growing fish, you know, fresh fish right in the area, from vegetables to tomatoes to lettuce and green peppers in a controlled environment using even less water, like a third less of what they would do normally, and yet having it close here. And these are good quality jobs. These were not minimum wage jobs that are coming forward. And there's still an interest right now to do that in our area.
Is Growponics still interested?
Well, Growponics, we have to understand is that Jack Cassani was the investor, and he had selected Growponics, which was a franchise. Just like if I'm a restaurateur, whether I selected McDonald's or Burger King to be the franchise to run my operation. And there's a lot of them out there, or Wendy's, or A&W, we could go, or Dairy Queen, we could go on and on. Now, so Growponics wasn't as much the issue as Mr. Cassani. Mr. Cassani is very interested, but doesn't understand some of the confusion and the misunderstanding that took place in the community.